Now, the candidates have had a very busy morning. They arrived and have already completed their individual interviews as well as a group interview with our selection team. This afternoon, you will witness the two candidates present a 30-second self-introduction, a 30-second radio spot, and answer an impromptu question on stage. After the judges have had time to deliberate, we will announce the 2024 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. This afternoon, we are gathered here at Butch and Annie's Pine Grove in Elkhart Lake with our two candidates, their families and friends, our selection panel, a variety of special guests that you'll get to meet later, and our Fairest of the Fair committee. This gala is being professionally produced and recorded by Silver Water Productions and will be available this evening for you to view on either the Fair Facebook page, Instagram page, Sheboygan County website, or the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair YouTube channel. As we begin today's program, let's take a moment to recognize and remember the honorable men and women who are protecting our freedoms here at home and overseas, as well as our military veterans and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice to our country. To show our appreciation, I call upon the 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, Jill Madsen, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jill. It's only fitting that we start out this afternoon with the person who's given it her all to serve Sheboygan County this past year. Our 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair is Jill Madsen. She's 24 years old and from Sheboygan Falls. She is the daughter of Sean and Kristen Madsen. Jill graduated from Sheboygan Falls High School and graduated from UWGB with a degree in music and an emphasis in individual studies, as well as a minor in arts management. Jill is currently employed at Festival Foods as a guest service representative, administrative assistant at Theater for Young Audiences, and is a counselor at Lakeland University Music Camp. Jill enjoys singing at Plymouth Races and Sheboygan A's games, as well as a musical theater, attending concerts, and sharing her passion for singing. Jill would like to continue being involved in theater production and giving back to her community. Jill has done a great job representing Sheboygan County and the Sheboygan County Fair this past year while attending a wide variety of events throughout the county, meeting other fairs, and sharing her passion of racing and singing with Sheboygan County. We look forward to seeing her where life's going to take her next. Please help me welcome Jill to share a brief welcome with all of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jill Madsen, your 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. Thank you all for being here. It has been exactly 376 days since I was crowned. I cannot believe how fast this past year has gone. Thank you to everyone who is in attendance today, whether here at Pine Grove or watching virtually. Each and every one of you in attendance is a part of my Fairest journey, as well as our two candidates' Fairest journeys. Before we hear their introductions, radio ads, and impromptu questions, I would like to touch briefly on my year as 2023 Fairest. We have an amazing Fairest program here in Sheboygan County, and without this program and committee, I wouldn't have grown as much as I have this past year. I've seen myself grow in my public speaking skills, overall professionalism, and social media presence. I cannot wait to see who will be the 2024 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, and I'm excited to see where their paths take them in their future.
Thank you, Jill. We would not be here this afternoon without our generous sponsors. Let's take a moment to honor a few of our sponsors who have donated to the Fairest of the Fair program through monetary donations, in-kind donations that the candidates will receive in their gift baskets, which is right over here, and services to the program. Please draw your attention to the screen as we view our platinum and gold level sponsors. As we continue throughout this afternoon, we will have the opportunity to showcase even more of the generous sponsors that have donated from across Sheboygan County. It is now time to meet our candidates. As I mingled with the candidates this afternoon, I was so impressed with their passion that they have for their fair and how professional they presented themselves, and learning more about their future careers that they're wanting to stay in the agricultural industry. These experiences that they had today will put them leaps and bounds ahead of others when they're finding their future careers. The candidates are alphabetically arranged for this part of the program. Each applicant will introduce herself with a 30-second introduction and then return to her seat. Please help me welcome Elizabeth Beneke.
The Sheboygan County Fair is where my love for early mornings, sunrises, and dairy cattle all got started. My name is Elizabeth Beneke, and I am from Plymouth. And the Sheboygan County Fair is where new experiences, new connections, and existing friendships create a passion for the dairy industry, an industry that welcomed me with open arms when I knew nothing and taught me everything. Now I want to get the next generation involved and to let them know that they don't have to grow up on a farm to be in agriculture.
Now let's welcome our second candidate, Elizabeth Wimler.
For me, the Sheboygan County Fair was more than just rides and fair food. It was me discovering my passion for the livestock industry when I showed my first calf at the age of 4. It was being a part of a 75-year-long family tradition. It was me building lifelong community connections while being inspired by many fair role models. My name is Elizabeth Wimler from Waldo. As Fairest, I aspire to encourage the next generation to create their own fair connections while embracing new and old traditions.
Great job, ladies. Now I'd like to officially introduce you to the selection panel and special guests that have joined us this afternoon. The selection team arrived this morning to conduct individual interviews, a group interview, enjoy lunch with the candidates, and observe the candidates' interactions and conversations at the meet and mingle prior to the start of this event. However, their jobs are not done yet, as the candidates are still being evaluated for their professionalism, speaking abilities, and fair knowledge. I will ask them to please stand and share a brief bio about them as we recognize them for their commitment to this program. First, we have Raynell Halber. Raynell farms with her husband Ray and their son Ted and his wife Olivia east of Fond du Lac. Throughout the years, Raynell has worked as a farm broadcaster at KFIZ Radio, where she still freelances. She also has an extensive background working with fundraising for nonprofits. Raynell was named the 2007 Friend of Alice by the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture for her support of the Alice in Dairyland program. She received an honorary state FFA degree in 2004 and an honorary American FFA degree in 2014, and was recognized 3 times as the Friend of the Fairest Award on the state level. Raynell has been a 4-H leader in Fond du Lac County for 50 years and a charter member of the Fond du Lac Area Agribusiness Council. She has 3 children and 6 wonderful grandchildren ranging from ages 5 to 15, with photos always available. Thank you for joining us, Raynell. Next, we have Jeremy Henkels. Jeremy serves as the Managing Director for Edge Dairy Farmer Cooperative and the Dairy Business Association, based out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Jeremy holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Platteville and earned his master's of business administration from North Dakota State University this past May. He is a certified human resource professional, a certified strengths coach, and a professional in human resources. Previously, he was an HR specialist for a 520 employee farrow to finish hog producer in Spring Green, an HR specialist with Landmark Cooperative, now Alcivia, and worked at Eggfinity Co-op based out of Northern Colorado, where he was the executive vice president. Jeremy resides in De Pere with his wife Jen and 3 children, Olivia, Caroline, and James. We appreciate the knowledge and expertise that Jeremy has brought to this selection panel. And lastly, we have Christine Linder. Christine grew up on her family's 4th-generation Wisconsin dairy farm. She graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 2006, earning a degree in life science communications. Following graduation, she fulfilled the lifelong goal of serving as the Wisconsin 63rd Allison Dairyland in 2010. Christine serves as the marketing manager at Awesome Farms and Produce and brings more than 20 years of experience in agriculture sales, marketing, and communications to the organization. She manages the brand, trade shows, industry events, promotional materials, public relations, website, and social media. Christine has been active in numerous organizations, holding leadership roles in the Association of Women in Agriculture, the National Agri-Marketing Association, and the Wisconsin Association of FFA as the state FFA reporter in 2004, and served on the Wisconsin FFA Foundation Board of Directors from 2009 to 2013. Christine and her husband have 2 young daughters and reside in rural Fall River. Christine, your love and dedication for agriculture industry is contagious. Thank you for joining us today. A sincere thank you to our selection panel, and you can hear quite a diverse background that we have. We are so grateful that you've been willing to take the time and make a very difficult decision here later today. I would now like to recognize this afternoon's special guests who have all played an important role in the success of Sheboygan County's Fairest of the Fair program. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized and stay standing until all names have been called. I do ask that you hold your applause until the end. The 2023 Fairest of the Fair, Jill Madsen, and her mom, Kristen Madsen. Sheboygan County Fair board members and staff. Fair board members? I know you got to be in here, right? Next, we have the 2024 Fairest of the Fair, Kelsey Henderson, right up front. Any Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair past Fairest. Great attendance. Butch and Annie's Pine Grove staff. And lastly, the state the most important, right? In the back of the bar, right? The state representative, Amy Binsfeld. Let's show them our appreciation for all their contributions to this program. Thank you. At this time, I now direct your attention to the screen to recognize our silver level sponsors. We will now excuse our candidates to prepare for the next part of the program. We are ready to move on to the applicant's radio advertisements and on-stage impromptu question. We will now use reverse alphabetical order. One candidate will remain on stage and share with us her Sheboygan County Fair radio advertisement and then answer an impromptu question that I will ask twice. The other candidate will be escorted to an area where they are unable to hear the other person's impromptu question. The first candidate is Elizabeth Wimler. Elizabeth Wimler, age 21, is from Waldo, and she's the daughter of Brian and Diane Wimler. She graduated from Sheboygan Falls High School and recently competed her junior year at Iowa State University, where she is studying agricultural communications. At Iowa State, Elizabeth is involved in various organizations, including the Agricultural Communicators of Tomorrow and the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences Council. Currently, Elizabeth is working for CNH Industrials as a Case IH tractor marketing intern. In her free time, she enjoys being involved in the livestock industry, especially with helping out at the cattle shows and teaching the next generation of livestock enthusiasts. After graduation, Elizabeth intends to pursue a full-time position within the agricultural industry.
Wrap up your summer with a bang at the 173rd Annual Sheboygan County Fair. Join me for an unforgettable Labor Day weekend packed with excitement and entertainment for the whole family. From breathtaking agriculture exhibits, entertaining grandstand events, to thrilling carnival rides and mouthwatering fair treats, there's something for everyone at the Sheboygan County Fair. Don't miss out on the fun August 29th through September 2nd. For more information, visit shebcofair.com. That's shebcofair.com.
Now the impromptu question. If money was not an issue, how would you enhance the fair and why? Again, if money was not an issue, how would you enhance the fair and why?
If money wasn't an issue, one way that I would enhance the fair would be allowing packages that you could give to fairgoers that are going to attend, such as season passes or parking passes. So maybe having an incentive and giveaway that we're able to give those passes and parking to fairgoers that are going to come to the fair. But I think that would help eliminate if we have any complaints about parking prices or fair prices, as if money wasn't an option, it'd be a great idea to get more people involved in the fair if they have the opportunity to give those tickets away.
Next, we will welcome Elizabeth Beneke to the stage. A little bit about Elizabeth Beneke. She's age 24, from Plymouth, and the daughter of Todd and Patty Beneke. She is a graduate of Plymouth Comprehensive High School and is a recent graduate of Lakeshore Technical College, where she studied where she graduated from Lakeshore Technical College, where she studied agribusiness and dairy business management. Elizabeth is currently employed in the dairy industry within Sheboygan County. She enjoys volunteering at the agricultural events in Sheboygan County, working on a small dairy farm, and spending time with her family and friends. One day she hopes to own and operate a small livestock farm for meat and homegrown products, as well as continuing to be an advocate for the dairy and agriculture industries. Please welcome Elizabeth Beneke.
Are you looking for something fun to do with the whole family to soak up the last of the summer days? Well, then come on down to Sheboygan County Fair Labor Day weekend for rides, games, fair food. Don't forget about those cheese curds, live entertainment like Boogie and the Yo-Yos and Smoke Road, grandstand events like the IRA sprint cars, livestock animal shows, and so much more. We hope to see you there Labor Day weekend. For more information, check out shebcofair.com. That's shebcofair.com.
Now the impromptu question, I will read it twice. If money was not an issue, how would you enhance the fair and why? Again, if money was not an issue, how would you enhance the fair and why?
If money was not an issue, I think one way to improve the fair would be bringing in maybe some bigger acts. We look at some of the surrounding county fairs and see that there's a lot of people that go to them because they have some big name artists that come. I think having a bigger name artist coming in or even some larger events would be beneficial to the fair if money was not an issue, though.
Nicely done, ladies. I commend each of you for your talents and passion for the commitment to the Sheboygan County Fair. At this time, we will excuse our judges to make a very important decision. Thank you, judges. While the judges exit to deliberate, let's take some time now to recognize the first half of our bronze level sponsors on the screen. It takes leadership from a variety of individuals to bring a successful fair to Sheboygan County each and every year. We cannot say thank you enough to the Sheboygan County Fair Board and the staff for their dedication and commitment to the Sheboygan County Fair each year. We know that a lot goes into an event and it doesn't just get planned overnight. Just as the fair is over, they start planning for next year's fair. Please help me welcome Bill Lubach to give remarks this evening on behalf of the Sheboygan County Fair. Please welcome Bill.
Thank you. Wow, if money was not an issue, huh? On behalf of the entire Sheboygan County Fair Association, welcome. Thank you for having me. First of all, I would be remiss if I did not recognize the best of our board. And we have our manager, Brenda Phipps. She's the glue that holds everything together. We can't. She will try to fix your problem if you got a call in or refer it to the rest of us. But our maintenance head is Kurt Mauk, and he does just an awesome job keeping that fairgrounds looking like a park. So we get lots of compliments on that. We can't thank Kurt enough for his efforts also. Our board members are Melanie Lenoble, Alan Fenner, Jason Fenner, Ruth Van Sluis, Luke Gartman, Chuck Beck, Dave Banish, and Lori Zerke. And that's not in any kind of order. It's just the order I thought of them, I guess. So. And we need to say thank you to Jill. She did an excellent job being our fairest of the fair, singing our national anthem and representing us, so we appreciate that. Last year, our fair, of course, you remember, we had excessive heat, and so we kind of had, not as good a fair as we wanted just because of the heat and a few other things, but so this year, we're hoping that it stops raining so that you don't have to wear boots to the fair, so what's new at the fairgrounds? Not too much. We just are making improvements. We got some roof on the number 2 bathroom and the number 3 food stand. And if you go by right now, they're putting a new roof on the cattle barn because, yes, it did leak. It's 105 years old, and I guess it could leak. So other than that, patching a little blacktop and stuff like that, possibly an electrical upgrade in the beef barn. And we have to thank Warren Clemens for his efforting. They did some work in what I call a chicken barn. We beat a poultry, and they did some great work there, putting in some concrete and stuff like that. So this year's fair will look a lot like last year's fair. Our grandstand shows are kind of the same. We have a demolition derby on Monday, a couple of tractor pulls, and we're still in motor mode, so outside of the bull riding, which is always exciting, we kind of have pretty much motors in front of the grandstand. So the dock dogs will be there again, the pig racing, And of course, bands everywhere, 4 stages. If you can't find music you like there, you probably don't like music. So, in conclusion, on my way to church this morning, I thought about life-changing events. And we always have some bad things happen, medical diagnosis and accidents, and we lose loved ones. But we also have good life-changing events, and this would be one of them for Elizabeth and Elizabeth. So you go to, getting married, college graduation, or having kids, those are big deals, but make this a big deal for you. Make this a life-changing event and use it to your best ability. So outside of that, I'll see you at the fair. And as always, I'm Bill Lubach, and I approve this message.
Thank you, Bill. I almost want to say Bill for president. I think we are all even more excited for Labor Day weekend to be here so we can spend the time at the Sheboygan County Fair. We all know those are the 5 best days of summer. Tonight we are honored to have the current 58th Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair, Kelsey Henderson, here with us. The Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair program was created 58 years ago to select an ambassador for the Wisconsin Association of Fairs, which represents 75 Wisconsin counties, districts, and state fairs. Each year, the Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair travels throughout the state promoting educational, agricultural, social, cultural, and commercial opportunities available at the Wisconsin Great Fairs. It is a position of great responsibility to the citizens of our great state, and the winner must possess excellent communication skills, be organized, professionalism, and a passion for the fair industry. Kelsey Henderson hails from Racine County, where she grew up on her family's farm and showed livestock in Union Grove. Kelsey graduated from Iowa State University this spring with a degree in agricultural business and a minor in entrepreneurship and an option in marketing. She looks forward to exploring the diversity of Wisconsin's fair industry as she travels the state this summer, visiting counties, districts, and her favorite, the Wisconsin State Fair. As the 58th Fairest of the Fair, Kelsey will make an appearance at fairs and events throughout the state, promoting Wisconsin fairs and agricultural industries, as well as serving as the official ambassador of the 173rd Wisconsin State Fair. Please give Kelsey a warm welcome.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction, and I'm so excited to be with you all here today. My name is Kelsey Henderson, and I'm your 2024 Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs. Within my Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs role, I get to serve as an ambassador and advocate for the wonderful Wisconsin fair industry. The Wisconsin fair industry consists of 74 county and district fairs that have an economic impact of $150 million each year, which is so cool and shows the importance of the Sheboygan County Fair and other community events that relate to it. Additionally, we always say that there's 75 fairs because we add in the Wisconsin State Fair, which is taking place this year, August 1st through 11th in West Allis. So throughout this summer, I encourage you to do a few things. First, I encourage you to attend one of those local fairs that are across the great state of Wisconsin. Beyond just the wonderful Sheboygan County Fair that you all, I'm sure, love, and I plan to attend as well, find one of the other fairs that Wisconsin has to offer because each one is so unique in its own way and has so many things to offer as well. Additionally, I would love to take this opportunity to invite you all to the 173rd Wisconsin State Fair presented by U.S. Cellular August 1st through 11th. At the Wisconsin State Fair, there is truly something for everyone. From the dozens of free stages of entertainment that we have, to the additional grandstand main stage acts that we have, the 7,000 animals that we'll see come through the barns over the 11 days, there is truly something for everyone, and it's a great hands-on experience with agriculture, commercial opportunities, and so much more. So there's truly something for everyone at the fair. So I hope to see you all at the best 11 days of summer, August 1st through 11th in West Allis. Additionally, I would like to take this time to recognize these wonderful individuals sitting up at the front table here. Jill, congratulations on an amazing year as the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. From the moment I met Jill at the Wisconsin Association of Fairs Convention in January, you could tell her passion for the fair and inspiring others is truly evident. You have done an amazing job representing Sheboygan County. You have gone to so many events, I don't even know how many, but it was countless ones. And I have loved watching you on social media, and I'm so glad that we've been able to form a friendship through the Fairest program. So congratulations, and I think we need to give it up for Jill for all that she's done. Elizabeth makes our lives easy to remember names, right? Elizabeth and Elizabeth, congratulations on making it this far. I hope you've truly learned something through this process. I'm sure you have, as your committee is amazing and so welcoming, and embrace it all. No matter what the outcome is today, I know you both are off to do amazing things in the agricultural and fair industries. It's been so fun to learn and talk to both of you today, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you. So congratulations and best of luck to the next Fairest of the Fair, and additionally in your personal lives as well. I know you're going to do amazing things. So yeah, give it up for them too. And the last thing that I want to leave our contestants, Jill, and the rest of you with is I want you all to think about your fair story. Odds are, if you're here in this room today, you probably have a fair story. You probably have a past that has gotten you to where you are today, whether it's some people that are surrounding you in this room today, past experiences like showing or connecting with agriculture at the fair. There's truly something great about our past in the fair industry. I want you to recognize that past and be thankful for it. I also want you to think about the present, whether you're the current Fair Board president or on the Fair Board, or you're currently running for the Fairest of the Fair position. Think about that present moment and truly enjoy it because it goes by so fast. And finally, what I want to leave with you all today is there's truly a future for everyone in this amazing Wisconsin fair industry. So I encourage you all to think about what that is. Is it going to be your kids showing someday at the fair? Is it going to be giving back to a youth organization? Maybe I see some young individuals in here. Maybe it's running for the Fairest of the Fair one day. And so I encourage you to think about how do you get to that future moment and what are you going to do to make a difference and an impact in the fair industry. Thank you all for welcoming me to Sheboygan County, and I can't wait to see you all at the Sheboygan County Fair Labor Day weekend as I round out my fair travels in September, and additionally at the best 11 days of summer, August 1st through 11th at the Wisconsin State Fair.
Thank you, Kelsey. We were honored that you were able to spend time with our candidates this afternoon. The time the candidates had to mingle with you and learn from you was an invaluable experience. Thank you to your dedication for representing Wisconsin Association of Fairs. We look forward to following your travels the rest of the year and seeing you at the Wisconsin State Fair later this summer. Now let's take some time to recognize the second half of our bronze level sponsors on the screen. past 4 years, the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair has had the opportunity to present and recognize a special person or persons who have been of particular help to her, who inspired her and encouraged her as she carried her message forward throughout the year, or was someone who had given her the time or talent to the program throughout the year. Jill, now please come forward to help present the 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair Award. Please welcome Jill.
This year, I met a lot of people who have helped, encouraged, and guided me along my journey as the 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. There is one person that stands out to me this past year that I can call a friend, and I am eager to award this year's Friend of the Fairest award to. This individual is seen all over the fairgrounds all year long. This person has helped me grow as a musician by providing me the opportunity to sing the national anthem at the Plymouth races on various occasions. I have enjoyed speaking in front of all the race fans to hype them up for race day and the Sheboygan County Fair. During Fair Week, this individual is all over the place. I would see him in the fair office when I was taking air conditioning breaks or popping in to eat lunch in the fair office. I would see him driving around in his golf cart, and he would always ask me if I wanted a ride during Fair Week, especially when I was stuck in the infield during the bull riding and barrel racing and I had to get to the 4-H food stand. Not only this person was there when I was crowned last June, but he was there when I didn't win the crown in the past. He always told me to never give up on my dreams and to persevere through the tough times. This individual has watched me grow as a musician, but also as a public speaker. He knows how much of a race fan I am, and I greatly appreciate him for all that he does for the Fairest every year and the Sheboygan County Fair. Will Bill Lubach come join me on stage? Thank you, Bill, for everything you have done for me this past year. I appreciate you for everything you do for the Sheboygan County Fair and for being an amazing support for me this past year. I'm looking forward to singing at the races and at the Sheboygan County Fair this year and beyond.
Congratulations, Bill. Now, it's amazing how quickly a year can pass. For Jill Madsen, today marks the end of her year as the 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. But we all know exactly where to find Jill after tonight, at the racetrack or a theater performance. At this time, Jill will give her farewell address.
As I was thinking about writing my farewell speech, I was a bit worried that my speech wouldn't be long enough. As I reflected on my years, I have plenty to share with you all. I will try my best not to cry. This year, serving as the 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair has been a whirlwind. From attending various events around the county to promoting the Sheboygan County Fair to attending the Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair's convention, and of course, the Sheboygan County Fair, serving in this leadership role and being a role model throughout the county has been once-in-a-lifetime experience. Since I was crowned, now passing it along to one of these very deserving candidates today, my whole year as Fairest has been a race. There has been green, yellow, red, white, and checkered flags along the way. Each event was like a race. At any event I attended throughout my year, I had to prepare. Whether it be a speech, figuring out what to wear, gathering last-minute advice from the committee, I had to prepare for the race day ahead with each event. Some highlights from this past year include breakfast on the farm, Cheesehead Chase, the Mill Street Festival, Fairest Reunion Day at Wisconsin State Fair, attending various farmers markets, and having interviews with WHBL and Melaine Wells at WFRV. Throughout my summer was packed full of fun events around our county. I also got to attend various parades for the 4th of July and Christmas. However, my favorite event that I have attended this past year was the Night to Shine prom. Seeing all the kings and queens being crowned and dancing the night away made me smile and eager to volunteer in the future with them. At every event, I had my pit crew and fans behind me. Whether it was before I was crowned, during Professional Development Day, the Sheboygan County Fair, or up until today, I had a pit crew and fans behind me. They were all there to make sure I was okay, cheering me on, and supporting me every step of the way. My pit crew, the Fairest of the Fair Committee, thank you. Each and every one of you has impacted me in a variety of ways this year. Each and every one of you has made my year memorable. I would see many of you cheering me on at events, and it was nice to see a familiar face in the crowd. I appreciate each and every single one of you, because without you, there would not be a strong support system for myself and the future Fairests. Thank you for everything. My fans, my family and friends. Thank you to my family who have chaperoned me or come to support at events such as the fair, speaking, singing at races, various parades, and numerous other events in the county. Thank you for sacrificing your days and nights of summer, being willing to attend events with me. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you had much fun as I did this summer. My biggest fan, my mom. Thank you, Mom, for being my chauffeur for parades, being there for me at events when I needed something, and being a constant support throughout the year. I appreciate you for sacrificing your summer to help me succeed in this role. Sometimes yellow flags appeared over the past year. In those moments, I always had my survival bag. The bag consisted of all the necessities to help me overcome the problem at hand. For the next Fairest, I highly recommend that you always have a survival bag for the pit stops along the way, as well as all the yellow flags or even red flags for the possible emergencies. The white flag, or the last lap of my Fairest journey, when we started the search for the 2024 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. From all the social media preparation, to reaching out to potential candidates, to eventually meeting the two candidates back in April, it was truly a white flag lap to remember. I also attended various events with my white flag during my events as Fairest, which included the Plymouth Maple Festival, Cheese Capital Festival, Breakfast on the Farm, and the Project Angel Hugs Benefit. These events were truly a blast to attend as the white flag has come out on my year. As I reflect on my year, here are some tips to have a successful race as Fairest. First, take lots of pictures. You want to start early creating your scrapbook for a state convention in January. Second, reach out to committee members. If you're unsure about an event or need a pick-me-up, they're always there to help you. Third, they have an emergency kit for yellow flags. And lastly, soak up all the memories and always be present in every moment. Now it is time to take my checkered flag. My year as Fairest may be over, but this isn't the end for me. I will continue to sing the national anthem at the fairgrounds for the dirt track races and various grandstand events. I hope to continue volunteering at the fair as much as I can because of the memories made being Fairest of the Fair. I hope to continue being involved with my theater community and being a part of musicals around the county. Being Fairest has been a goal of mine for years now, and now it is time for me to visit Victory Lane and pass the crown. Thank you, Sheboygan County, for letting me serve the community and all the memories that were made this past year. For the last time, this is Jill Matson, 2023 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair.
She wasn't kidding when she said, take lots of pictures. What an outstanding year, and thank you for your year of service to Sheboygan County, and we're really excited to see what's next for Jill. I would now like to call upon State Representative Amy Bensfeld to make a special presentation. Please help me welcome Amy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, especially to Jill, as I stand here today. I'm wondering if she would mind joining me on stage. So as I stood here last year, honoring Zoe as she was on her way out, I remember thinking, wow, what these women go through just to make an example to the entire community. It is absolutely amazing. And as I watched Jill and the other girls compete last year, it was very clear the excitement in her voice, everything that she wanted to bring to our community, and she did it. I have to admit, as I traveled around the community and I would run into Jill at events, she was always smiling, always ready to go. Sometimes she was the inspiration I needed because as she talked about those emergency bags, let's face it, it gets hot in the public. And sometimes we start to sweat and lose our cool a little bit. But never Jill. She always had a smile on her face, always ready. It was truly an amazing time to be with her. So as I stand before you today, and I have to admit, after seeing that video, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm slightly exhausted with what she went through in the last year. I truly cannot wait to see which of our Elizabeths will be featured next, but both of them truly honorable in everything they did. I can tell you I would not want to be a judge standing in the back right now, but I will be ready and willing to see that decision shortly. But on behalf of the state and personally on behalf of Senator Devin Lemahue, Representative Terry Kotzma, and myself, we would like to honor Jill for all the service that she did for our county, and more or less let her know that from a state level, she is appreciated and everything that she did for us.
Thanks, Amy. On behalf of the Fair Committee, Chairperson Callie Friel will join us on stage to share some special thank yous. Please help me welcome Callie.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here and joining us at Butch and Annie's Pine Grove. It's great to see so many people out here supporting our candidates and Jill's year this past year. It's been a joy to work with 8 wonderful women on the committee beside me this year. However, now it's time to publicly give them the thanks and appreciation. If they could all please join me on stage. These women are committed to helping grow and develop young leaders right here in Sheboygan County and worked tirelessly behind the scenes, not only up to Gala, but all year round to make sure that our Fairest has the opportunities possible that we saw in Jill's video. As they make their way up here, I am going to introduce them one by one and have them step forward as I say their name, give you guys a little bit of information about what they do on this committee and how we are able to be as successful as we are every single year. I'll go ahead and start with Nicole Barless. Nicole is our sponsorship lead. She handles all initial correspondence with our sponsors in March and continues to work with them until Gala here in June. This is a huge commitment, and we appreciate all the work that she does in this area. Nicole also works very closely with our selection team, just to name a few things. Nicole is a former state FFA officer, as well as Wisconsin's 59th Allison Dairyland. Thank you, Nicole. Brittany Bushman. Brittany supports the committee in numerous ways. This year, she took back the responsibility of scheduling coordinator, which is no easy task to get all of those events scheduled for our Fairest every single year. She is making sure that our Fairest gets out in the community and is visible and able to promote the Sheboygan County Fair. We also appreciate Brittany's special talents in preparing the grazing table that you all got to enjoy before our gala this afternoon. Being a former Fairest, Brittany definitely understands the work that needs to go on behind the scenes, as well as what it's like to be out in the public eye. Thank you, Brittany, for all of your hard work. Sarah Dahek. Sarah is our secretary, and she helps with a variety of social media campaign planning, posting, and support. She also supports our candidates and the Fairest in any way that she can, pulling from her knowledge as the 2019 Fairest of the Fair. Sarah is also the creator of our marketing pieces that you see before you, as well as our sponsorship banner, the newspaper ad that you saw in the newspaper potentially, and all of those fine details. Thank you, Sarah, for your numerous skills. Zoe Erdl. This is Zoe's first year on the committee, as she was just Fairest last year, so we're excited to welcome her to the committee. And the fair industry is a very common theme in Zoe's life, so we knew that she'd be a great fit for our committee. And just once she joined our committee so that she could continue to give back to the fair industry and as well as our organization. Zoe has brought new ideas and perspectives to our team this year, which we are so thankful for Zoe. Kaylee Feeney. Oftentimes, Kaylee is behind the scenes checking in and lending a helping hand wherever she can. Seeing as Kaylee was the 2018 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, she assists our Fairest and supports when she can. Kaylee may not be living here in Sheboygan County currently, but she helps in any way that she can. Thank you, Kaylee. Erin Jens. Erin serves as our treasurer, where she does a great job of keeping all our ducks in a row for us. Erin also works very closely with Nicole during this time of sponsorship, making sure that we are getting checks, making sure they're being deposited, and that our account is in order. Erin also served as the 2008 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. Thank you, Erin. Michaela Maloney. This year, Michaela jumped right in with helping wherever she could. She brings numerous ideas, perspectives, and a helping hand to the committee. Michaela also served as the 2016 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. Thank you, Michaela. Abigail Winkle. This is Abigail's first year on our committee, and we are so excited to have her. Abigail has been involved in every step of the way planning for today's gala. Serving as the 72nd Alice in Dairyland, Abigail brings a variety of skills to our team. We are thankful for her input and eagerness to jump in no matter what. Thank you, Abigail, for joining our team. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all that you ladies have done this year in preparation for today. I couldn't do this without you, and we wouldn't have a program without you, so thank you. Can you grab me that pin? We are so thankful for the generosity of our community sponsors that help make the Fairest program possible. On behalf of the candidates, Fairest of the Fair Committee, and the Sheboygan County Fair Association, we would like to offer our sincerest thanks to the numerous businesses and individuals that have represented tonight in our program, the commercial breaks, the sponsor banner, as well as on the back of your program. We encourage you to support these businesses if you can throughout the year. Before I close, I would like to welcome Jill to the stage one more time tonight. I would like to give you this pin as a token of your year. This pin is to honor Barbara Siegert. Barbara was the one who started the Fairest of the Fair program. She had a commitment and vision of what the Fairest of the Fair program could do for young people across Sheboygan County. This pin that I just presented to you tonight encompasses the crown that signifies the professionalism and connections that you have made throughout the county. On the crown, there is a birthstone of Barbara Siegert. We hope that you wear this to remember the successful year you have had, the connections you have made, and the memories that will last a lifetime. The Fairest of the Fair program wishes you the best in your next endeavors, Jill. Thank you for joining us again this afternoon. Feel free to take some more snacks once we announce our winner. And at this time, we're going to recognize our friend level sponsors.
It's great that we have so many sponsors to get through. Well, it's finally that time. Will the candidates please come forward and join me on stage? I don't know if you all are feeling the nerves, because I definitely am feeling nervous. Both finalists will receive gifts from our generous sponsors to help them further their professional development in the future endeavors and explore the outstanding businesses that make up Sheboygan County. The 2024 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair will be responsible for serving as the official fair ambassador for Sheboygan County. She will attend a variety of events throughout the county, including parades, nursing home visits, picnics, and celebrations. The Fairest of the Fair will also attend all 5 days of the Sheboygan County Fair, welcoming fairgoers, supporting the youth of Sheboygan County in their project areas, and connecting with community members. She will receive a $2,500 scholarship and gifts from our generous sponsors. I have the golden envelope here. Okay, is everyone ready? Good luck and congratulations on your job well done. And to help promote the Sheboygan County Fair, we look forward to seeing wherever the paths lead both of you. And now, Sheboygan County, your 2024 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, Elizabeth Beneke.
I just want to give a quick thank you to everyone who came out and supported today. I mean, we would not be able to do this without you guys. And a big thank you to my family for not only supporting me in everyday endeavors, but events and just life in general doing this. Love you guys.
Well, congratulations again, and we look forward to seeing you all Labor Day weekend at the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. Thank you and have safe travels back home.